My dear friends, I am Sethuram from Nivedita Academy. Welcome to every one of you. Today I would like to speak something about the relationship between self-confidence, self-efficacy and self-esteem. All these three are very important for improved performance and a more successful life in general. All the most successful people tend to have the highest confidence in themselves. Most of the people want to achieve their goals, but they undermine the importance of self-confidence. Thousands of research papers have shown that there is a good relationship between success and self-esteem. It's essential to know the difference between the overlapping concepts of self-efficacy, self-confidence, and self-esteem. Psychologist Nathaniel Branden states that most of the people facing mental and emotional problems have low self-esteem. He asserts that the improving one's individual's self-esteem could not only result in better performance, but could even cure pathology. Self-confidence and self-esteem are two closely related psychological phenomena that both are based on past experiences and both are looking forward at future performance, behaviors, feelings, and actions. Albert Bandura defines that self-efficacy is an individual's beliefs about his capacity to influence events in his own life. The definition of self-esteem often rests on the ideas about an individual's worth and worthiness, while self-efficacy is rooted in the beliefs about the individual's capabilities to handle future situations. In this sense, self-esteem is more of a present-focused belief, while the self-efficacy is more of a forward-looking belief. Self-confidence is an individual's expectations of performance and self-evaluations of abilities and prior performance. Psychology Dictionary Online defines self-confidence is an individual's trust in his own abilities, capabilities, judgments, and beliefs that he or she can successfully face day-to-day challenges and demands. Self-confidence also brings about more happiness. Typically, when you are confident in your abilities, you are happier due to your success. Also, when you are feeling better about your capabilities, you get more energized and more motivated to take up any action and achieve your goals. Those who are with the higher levels of self-esteem are predicting higher levels of happiness. High self-esteem has even been found in increasing chances of survival after a serious surgical procedure. Children with a high self-esteem perform better at school. They even have higher job satisfaction in life in middle age. Self-confidence is similar to self-efficacy in that it tends to focus on the individual's future performance. However, it seems to be based on prior performance also. So in a sense, it also focuses on the past. Most psychologists refers to self-efficacy as an individual's beliefs about his abilities concerning a specific task or set of tasks, while self-confidence is more often referred to as a broader or more stable trait concerning an individual's perception of overall capabilities. Rosenberg, another one psychologist, defines self-esteem as a relatively stable belief about one's overall self-worth. He defines self-esteem as a personality trait which tends to be stable and enduring. A psychological definition of self-esteem would be an extreme amount of selfishness with a grandiose view of one's own talents and a craving for admiration. Self-esteem is an essential human need that is vital for survival or normal healthy development. These needs must be fulfilled in order for an individual to grow and thrive and achieve self-actualization. Several needs must have been met and fulfilled by the humans. Generally, the most needs must be met before the more complex needs can be met. In this pyramid, self-esteem is the second highest level of need, just under self-actualization. There are two kinds of self-esteem. They are higher self-esteem and lower self-esteem. The lower self-esteem is derived from the respect of others, while the higher esteem comes from within, based on a person's beliefs and consciousness. The instances of highly self-actualized people are those who are homeless or individuals and live in a dangerous area or war zone, but are also high in self-esteem. Low self-esteem is like driving through life with your hand brake on. Self-esteem occurs in conjunction with a person's thoughts. Many of the thousands of research papers connect self-confidence with success in life. The success of individuals with a high self-esteem lies in these 6 attributes. Number 1, high self-esteem have a greater sense of self-worth. They have greater enjoyment in life and in activities. It is believed that a positive self-image is the key to a happy and successful life. They are free from self-doubt. They have got freedom from fear and anxiety, freedom from social anxiety and less stress. They feel more energized and more motivated to act. They have a more enjoyable time interacting with other people at the social gatherings. When you are relaxed and confident, others will feel at ease around you. Merriam-Webster dictionary defines self-confidence as a confidence in oneself and in one's powers and abilities. Confidence is defined as a quality or state of being certain. Self-confidence makes you attractive. When you are self-confident, you are the most attractive person. Would you continue to speak to a person who does not look directly at you and listen to you? No, you don't. Why? You feel he is not self-confident. Would you listen to the person looking at him if the person answers all the questions as per your expectations? Yes, you do. Why? Because you think he is self-confident. Self-confidence gets you hired for your desired jobs and clients. Self-confidence helps you aim for things you only dream about. Self-confidence gives you guts to ask for what you want. If you want to live your life of your dreams, you need to be confident. Self-confidence helps you make right decisions. When you are self-confident, you choose yourself. The people who lack self-confidence love to please other people. They make wrong decisions. The more you make the right decisions aligned with your deepest desires and your core values, the faster you will achieve your goals. Self-confidence makes you productive. You need to be productive and manage your time wisely. Eliminate all the unnecessary activities. You cannot do this effectively without self-confidence. Real self-confidence comes from self-awareness. The more aware you are of yourself, the more self-confident you will become. To be self-confident is to be secure in yourself and your abilities. When you are giving a presentation or a speech, it helps you to be self-confident. Self-confidence is a feeling of trust in someone or something. Self-confidence is one's ability to judge his own social and personal standing with respect to his environment and be able to derive satisfaction out of it. Self-confidence is influenced by factors like upbringing, work environment, and levels of dedication towards pursuing a cause. Self-esteem is the opinion you have of yourself. Realistic feelings of confidence and a positive self-esteem affects how you think and act, how you feel about others, and how successful you are in life. Having self-confidence does not mean that you can do everything. Nobody is born with limitless self-confidence. If someone seems to have incredible self-confidence, it is because he or she has worked on building it for years. Self-confidence is something that you learn to build up because the challenging world of business and life in general can suddenly make you lose self-confidence. When it comes to building something of value, whether there is a business, a venture, or brand, or yourself as an individual, the most important thing to remember is that the challenge is a part of the process. All people often seek the easy road as if it's a path they could prefer to travel. The truth is that it's not. You don't learn anything when the wind is always at your back. You don't improve your problem solving skills when there is never a problem to solve instead of looking for ways to avoid obstacles. So these are the differences which are all somewhat interrelated: self-confidence, self-esteem, and self-ecstasy. Self-confidence is overall a belief about his success in overall performance, whereas self-efficacy is a set of tasks or a specific task. That kind of feeling, a belief that you can achieve that kind of task. That is, self-esteem is you have achieved a lot previously and you have the hope that you have the confidence that you will do it in future also. So these are the points of differences, but they are both, all these three are more or less interrelated. Okay, with this let me conclude my speech. Thank you very much.